Hey guys, Magic Gentleman here. I'm just going to be showing you my new rail cart shunter, which is built for use in a station to hold and dispense carts a little bit better than a dispenser. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to explain why I use this over a dispenser, how it works. I'm going to show you it like in action, and then I'm going to show you how to build one, because they always find it really annoying when I get shown something and then they leave me to guess how to build it, so I won't do that. Okay, so to start off, what it does is it takes carts coming into the station from off there. They come in along some imaginary track. They get dropped, go up here into the pen. From the pen, they are then released out to the platform when called by this button here. So I'll show you what happens. It's a little group escape. One gets sent that way, and the rest get looped back around and into the pen from that one, which will get knocked down by the next group of carts. Now, the reason that sometimes two get through is that I haven't really perfected the hair trigger on this over here, so I'll get back to you when I've got this working. But right now, that is the first time I've had an error since the first time I tested it, which was a couple of weeks ago. So I've been working on this for a long time, and I think it's ready. What happens is we've got a button here hooked up to a knot, which keeps a piston constantly on, which keeps this thing in the way of these carts, so they bounce back and forth. When this button is pushed, I'm just going to destroy these carts so I can show this. When this button is pushed, the piston goes up, and the carts can get through. They get dropped onto this bit of rail, which takes them up here, and then what happens is they will go this way until one of the carts hits this pressure plate here, pressure rail here, which will turn the track, and all these, will turn the track so it sends all the others back round until the cart leaves the pressure rail. I've chosen this length because normally with the time that the piston gate stays open, it's a good length. That means no extra carts get dropped round and onto the platform, because that might cause, depending on how you vamp up the rest of your station, might cause some internal errors. So that's how it works, and now I will show you how to build one. So let's go over here and I'll show you what you need. First of all, you need, if you're wondering why my entire creative menu is all in Japanese, it is because I was playing around in the options, I pressed the wrong button, now it's all in Japanese and I can't change it back because all the options are also in Japanese, but I've learned to live with it. Anyway, what you're going to need is you're going to need any block that you can place redstone on, just to do some building. You're going to need sticky piston, redstone torch, normal redstone, a button, all three of the kinds of rail, and a minecart so you can test it when it's done. Okay, first step is to build the pen, which you can build simply by, I'm going to build a little bit of a small pen. This can only hold like about two or three minecarts, but normally they're much longer, and if you want you can also make them go vertically by going like so, and then going down so that you can use less horizontal space. I mean, you can set it out as wide as you like, as long as it is a line of tracks that have two blocks on each end that will bounce the carts. So what you need to do is you need to power up the pen, and then you need to put in the gate, which is done by just building a piston, a block, two blocks above this block. And then what you need to do is you need to hook the gate up so it will work and everything, because it's kind of useless without this. Hook the button up to its NOT gate, You then connect the NOT gate to the piston, which needs a little ramp so we can get high enough. So there you go. And that is the pen and gate done. Now the other thing you need to build is the other end and the final sorter. Now you need to do a 1 block drop, because if you don't, what will happen is the cart will go off the track and it will stop under the piston. The piston will then push it down into the floor and you'll get a glitchy cart that will bounce everything everywhere and it will just be horrible. I also suggest you do a little pit down here, just in case that does happen and a cart does get jammed in the floor. It should find its way into the hole where it can be stored until you decide to move it. Now you just need to put some track in here so the cart has something to latch onto. Power up the track. Okay, now what you need is a junction to, so you've got your junction. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut some pressure rail to the junction. Make sure you leave a 1 block gap in which you put normal track, just to stop it from triggering this before you get off. And then what that should do is send all the other carts back down this return system, which drags all the way back past the pen. You then do this too. You build another little ramp so that when you put the track, so it drops it in, it doesn't connect with this track here making a loop, because that will break the whole system and won't be fun to try and fix, because there'll be minecarts everywhere and you'll be running after them. And I'm speaking from experience, it's not fun. So once you've done this, your system is pretty much done. All that's left to do is power up the return system so it works. That's, I believe, everything apart from one. There we go. Put some minecarts in to the pen. Do your best not to place them inside each other. It's unavoidable as they get dropped in, but it reduces lag because it's less conflicting AIs. Okay, what you do now is you press the button, minecarts go through, one goes that way, rest go round up, back into the pen. So yeah, that's how you do that. I'll see you next time. Yeah, please leave a comment, actually, because I want to see what you think of this video. Yeah, bye guys.